you know, juggles well. Really the downsides, though, the Game & Watch, because he has kill power as well, are really just kind of light and not exactly the fastest character, but has disjoints to make up for it.
So we may see a couple of low-key disjoints because the opponent is going to be Young Link. Not too great of a matchup for Young Link, though. It may have some disjoints, but also you get all of your moves reflected.
That is true.
Oh, chair.
Okay,
you had time for that?
Yeah, just a chair. Just a chair. You can do whatever you want at that point. And I mean, right now, Knuck is looking great. You know, this winter quarterfinals of this pool, and Knuck is making it look like it's his round one opponent. 101 unanswered so far.
Yeah, don't call it an upset is exactly what I say. I think this may be the first of several times we might be seeing Knuck on the stream. This is exciting. We're seeing the birth of potentially a new hot level player, but PawnMaster is still very much in this as long as you don't engage with that bucket. Absolutely looking like a bargain bucket right now. It was doing God's work. So now just what's Young Link going to do? He's not got the best jump height in the world. If you're going to go up to the skies, there ain't that much you can do about it.
You better set up, start throwing boomerangs and have him coming back or something. I don't know.
But you know what? The percents have completely even back out, and that is the first stock going to PawnMaster after all. That was a fantastic just bit of concentration to say, all right, bad start, let me fix that, and just get in there with all of the stuff that Young Link needs to do.
And I'm sure we're looking at it later, but that is one of the most difficult positions in the game to be in. You know, when you're hit on a platform right there, in that scenario, it's so difficult.
Yeah, just the fact that the final hit of spin attack snuck in there. Knuck was ready to punish, but just went a little too early, and now things are getting better and better for PawnMaster. Looking like the master of the chessboard right now.
Definitely is. Arrow the wrong way, though, so maybe not a master, right?
Yeah. All right, I'm looking like the, you know, the rook.
Yeah, he's approaching it, okay? Apprentice still at the moment.
Oh, but get it. I'll just drop a bomb on that chessboard. Kaboom! The wood's not going to stand up. And so we're even stocks, but things are still looking very good for Young Link at the moment. Mr. Game & Watch obviously wants to get that lead and just hide. So the lead is not there right now, but we're getting closer and closer, Logic.
We are in just one opening away before Knuck actually does have the lead. Great up B out of shield right there. Got the follow with the up air. Game & Watch really like not dead quite yet, but cannot eat another hit. And he does just that.
All right, we've seen 2 KOs from the forward air of Young Link. Young Link not the most spoiled in the game in terms of kill power, just spoiled in terms of everything else. But managing to find that one move that is going to secure the job. And I love the delayed recovery to get away from that. And remember, Young Link can wall jump as well. All the way back in Melee to say, how do we make Young Link more athletic than Link? I know, you can wall jump in The Legend of Zelda, right? No? Well, Young Link can do it anyway. Luigi can't wall jump. Young Link can. Explain that one.
Well, either way, the up B out of shield is coming in from Knuck. It's great for damage, but he's not getting a kill. It's never going to kill, and all it did is setting PawnMaster up. That's so much damage.
Vermin! I am destroying all the bugs. Just absolutely do not breathe in this room. Mr. Game & Watch going wild with the pest control. But this pest that is the Young Link simply won't die.
He's like a cockroach. You cannot kill it.
Mr. Game & Watch can drop a bomb on the cockroach, and it will live. It's happening right in front of our face, and the reflector getting dropped way too early as well. Things are going from bad to worse for Knuck right now. I picked this guy up, but unfortunately, 3 decisive forward airs in this game. Can we get a 4th?
I mean, the 2 stocks before were because of a forward air. You got to imagine the final one's going to be. It's part of the book.
So right now, you got to get off ledge. Kalos Pokemon League, you helped make that choice. The down air actually taking a stock. Knuck did make some huge comebacks in the grind, I will point out. There were some games where I'd completely written off win. Snow was another big win that Knuck got within that bracket. So can we get another? Maybe not this time. The neutral air from Young Link is enough.
I got to say, I think you might be the biggest Knuck supporter, and he let you down.
Hey, no bias. I'm just saying he's good. That's not an opinion, but unfortunately, yeah, it didn't work out for him on that occasion. But the set is far from over yet. Well done to PawnMaster.
This was my favorite play right here that's about to come up. Because when you are hit here, you can't go anywhere. Everywhere you go is a danger zone. You know, and it's just like if you roll right, you roll left, he's drifting over to you. I love scenarios like that, and just the awareness of players like PawnMaster knows a checkmate scenario. All you got to do is execute.
Yeah. So small battlefield is going to be the choice. Again, Mr. Game & Watch works well on pretty much all the stages in the game, but this is the choice for a reason, and we get 66% on the board off of it.
Good damage, but I mean, Knuck started off so strong last game that I'm a little concerned with. I need to see you take that first stock. I don't need to see you just get a lot of damage.
All right, now it is certainly time. So Young Link, the combos, they've got to be true, otherwise Mr. Game & Watch is just going to get out of there with his bucket, with his
That'll be so good. There's intangibility on it. If it's not true, you will know as you're taking damage.
Just got a get out of jail free card. The down smashes are starting to come into play. He rocked up to the venue yesterday just wearing a shirt that had Mr. Game & Watch down smash on it. That was so funny. But right now, it's looking like a gentle cruise back to the stage for Knuck.
Yeah, Knuck would really wanted the bomb. Oh, good down tilt. Really unorthodox, but I love the use of it.
Yeah, just hit him with a manhole. Like, that's the definition of unorthodox. Like, why did you come up with that one, Mr. Game & Watch? Why did you think that would help?
I was thinking one day back in '86, and you see. Possibly the oldest character in the game, actually. I think Rob is older.
Yep, Game & Watch, then Pac-Man. That's the first two, I'm pretty sure. So right now, you do have the stock lead, so you are in no hurry to make it back. It's funny, we got like the race to the finish music from Smash 64 as well, but Knuck's just like, what the heck is race to the finish? I'm taking my time. Getting forward Ed for it though. It's happening again, Logic.
Yeah, and that was a fantastic setup right there from PawnMaster. Having the two bombs to force Knuck off the ledge and then immediately coming up with that boomerang to cover the stand-up option. Love to see it.
All right, so now fighting for that center stage, saying if you want to fight me, you've got to get into this center circle. And Knuck is just so much happier there right now. Can you punish a spin attack? No, you cannot. That is one of the biggest traps in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Spin attack on Young Link, it should be punishable, but it just isn't. I think Knuck went for a spot dodge read afterwards by holding the F smash for so long, but PawnMaster not going to give it to him, and instead equalizing the damage.
Definitely doing just that. Sitting at 101, though. Not a comfortable position to be in. You can die to an up E while you're recovering. Oh, but Knuck doesn't want to go off stage. Knuck doesn't want to take the risk. Got the two frame with the dash attack and followed up with Brother Franklin. That turtle was going to take it.
Yeah, the down. It's just so active. Like, the dash attack, he's falling over. Why is that still got a hitbox on it for that long? I'll try falling over and see how much damage that does and for how long. But now, Knuck, once again, it's the same position that we saw in the previous game. A relatively comfy stock lead, but it's very much able to swing the tides at any time. If PawnMaster were to take a stock right about now, this is an even game.
That's definitely true. You got to take that stock, though. You know, PawnMaster, what are you going to do? Where's your opening going to be? Are we going to see another boomerang? We are, but he misses the forward air afterwards.
Yep, and now getting jab lock for the trouble.
You're gone.
You need to get that Goron tunic on, get some fire resistance. I mean, the pink's pretty close, but oh, well, no tech.
Okay, I thought you were gone. Somehow PawnMaster lived. I thought that forward smash was a bit longer and Young Link was a bit lighter. But there's no way this time.
Oh, no, doesn't go off for a downer or anything, just tries to down smash, but it doesn't hit that far below the stage, unfortunately. The fire instead might set something up.
Oh, almost had to drag down into the F tilt. Really, really close. No cigar. PawnMaster still has a chance to continue playing this game.
Yeah, and Knuck is starting to get aggressive, and this is not the playstyle that we've been seeing from Knuck throughout the game. If things are going to fall apart, this might be the moment. Getting forward, Ed. I think you just need to restore a bit of that slow-paced gameplay. Say, PawnMaster, you're at 144, you're scared, but you've still got to fight me.
I agree with you. PawnMaster should be scared, and that's why, because Knuck can throw out pretty much anything at that point and take the stock.
Yeah, if you drop multiple bombs on a cockroach, eventually they're going to be wiped out.
That's what we think. We haven't tried it, but who knows?
Not sure what situation would need to arise for that to happen, but it's 1-1. This is why we wanted this game on stream. This is a hot set between two fairly even players. I can't call it at this point. It's been, you know, first game was more decisively in PawnMaster's favor, but now that Knuck's taken the more recent game and is starting to get those adaptations, I simply can't predict this one.
Well, let's not forget, it was on small battlefield. It's a stage where Young Link cannot get the space that he wants, and there's platforms as well, which Game & Watch loves.
That's true.
So it's a really difficult counter pick, and I wonder how much of that played a role.
All right, so it's going to be Pokemon Stadium 2, the true neutral, it's often agreed, for our Game 3. So let's simply put it down to the skills of the players and see what happens. Game 3, PawnMaster and Knuck.
Fun fact.
Go on.
I will not start on Pokemon Stadium.
You reckon?
I can't fly into the stage. How does Olimar recover? Don't get tricked. Don't get tricked. It's propaganda.
At least it's not like Brawl where you get like different Pikmin depending on the terrain. You would have loved Pokemon Stadium, then you'd get extra purples.
I never cared about it. But right now, a much better start from PawnMaster. Games 1 and 2, Knuck always was pretty much off to the gates. You know, immediately just firing off, had huge leads. This is the first time PawnMaster had a huge lead, and that's really concerning because he did still win game number 1.
Yeah, and actually PawnMaster is just quite happy to say, I don't want center stage, I'm going to fight you from the ledge, and you're just going to have to chase me. This is a huge lead for the Youngling main right now. Knuck once again forced to play in a way that they're maybe just a little bit less comfortable with. I mean, who is happy to play at a deficit? Maybe those Lucario players, and that's about your lot. Oh, but just keep cooking. Breakfast for everyone. Up to the skies, there's an air dodge. What are you going to do? Nothing, unfortunately, but still getting the manhole. He came up with it in 1984.
Good tag. Are we going to make it back? We are indeed. Knuck is using one of the setups that Game Watch has, that bomb right there. Oh, the down air is going to take it.
That is so unfortunate. The shield, it was fairly fresh, but PawnMaster just finding the way through anyway. And Knuck forced to say, right, I need to win this now. But you might, the air dodge is gone. That was so late, but it still found its mark. There was technically a tech opportunity for PawnMaster, but honestly, who could have been ready for that one?
You're all stage versus Game & Watch. You should be ready.
Wow.
No. But it is difficult, a lot easier said than done for sure.
The pivot grab.
But I do want to see Knuck start using more forward airs because there is a setup where if you drop a forward air at a certain height, if they shield it, they're guaranteed to get grabbed afterwards.
Yeah, I wonder if it's maybe just a little bit of conditioning to keep it as a kill option because we saw how game 1 goes. 2 out of the 3 kills were forward airs and we nearly got 3 for 3. So I feel like PawnMaster might just be keeping it unstaled and say, when it's going to be a forward air, it's going to count. But like you say, if we switch it up and just get it in there for some combo extensions, I'd be here for it. Very good early recovery, though, to get away from that back air.
Saying, you always go low. I'm on to you. Oh, went low again. Are we making it back? We are. Not needing the tech. Oh, this is so scary.
What are you going to do? Get away. That was such a tense situation. PawnMaster waited and then picked the right side to retreat to. On the left, of course.
And just started throwing out every projectile, saying, you know what, now that I made it, let me tackle some damage.
Yeah, this is exactly what I predicted. We're getting an even game here on Pokemon Stadium 2, but Knuck almost pulling ahead. Now down air.
You have the bomb. Oh, yeah, it was not pulled early enough. This is huge for Knuck. Game & Watches love having the lead. Love it when you have to approach them and they can just find one nair, one upbeat, anything to start one of their 40-50% combos.
Yeah, and I've seen something missing as well from Knuck. Barely using the downbeat to reflect at all. Instead focusing on going for parries to just try and close the gap quicker and get some combos going. So that is a definite change in Knuck's playstyle and one that is working out a little better. It's not often that you can say someone stopped reflecting and it worked, but you're going to land on that up tilt. We have a last stock situation.
Yep, you tried to punish it, you cannot shield grab that. There's nowhere.
See, the best thing you can probably try is Mr. Game & Watch upbeat. It might hit if PawnMaster was a little late on the response, and at least it gets you out of danger.
Might be able to spot dodge the last hit, maybe, so that you don't have to worry about the shield.
But instead, this is the first time we've seen Knuck with a relatively comfortable lead in a last stock situation. We've had stock leads in mid-game, but this is the best it has looked for him all set. We could be on the verge of an upset, but PawnMaster is far from out of this. Just look at all the tools I've got. If Knuck's not going to try and reflect them, then why wouldn't I throw more of them out?
It makes a lot of sense. Ooh, and just running away. Knuck, you can only afford so many mistakes. Game & Watch still a very light character. Youngling has some kill power. And PawnMaster realizing what needs to happen. Hey, let me throw out only safe buttons. Nothing committal. 82% put on Knuck.
Yep, now we're at... These aren't usually that scary results against Youngling, but
he's glowing! But
and
he doesn't kill, it's so weak.
Yeah, it was only filled up by the likes of fire arrows, so those are not big on the damage. That was a bit of a commitment from Knuck. You don't see those from Game & Watch very often, but getting the chair! Knuck, it's Knuck! And you have got the upset to move on 2-1. That took a lot of effort, but we got there in the end. That's the Mr. Game & Watch way.
Very, very hard-fought battle. Knuck able to claw his way to victory. It was scary, it was rough, it was tough, but he got it done. Don't drop that shield. You're not punishing the Nair. Oh, I'm sorry that you had to unfortunately find out about this character check.
Yeah, just a little bit too late. I would have got hit by that, 100%. Why can't Mr. Game Watch do that? But that's what he needs, so Knuck will be moving on. That's a very, very big one. But
that was scary.
Really still encouraging play from PawnMaster. I think a loser's run will be on the horizon for them too.
Absolutely, and somebody will be around to talk about it.
Yeah.
And I believe, was that quarterfinals?